Minasan konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? Welcome back. Michelle desu. Today I will discuss grammar lesson 4 from Mina no Nihongo and Genki textbook as my reference. If you are ready, let's begin. So today's grammar points are noun place plus ikimasu, kimasu, kairimasu, doko emo, ikimasen, ikimasen deshita, noun vehicle de, ikimasu, kairimasu, noun, person or animal to plus verb, and the particle yo and so desne. So let's discuss this grammar pattern using sentences. Noun place plus ikimasu, kimasu, kairimasu, and modorimasu. When a verb indicates movements to a certain place, the particle is put after the place noun to show the direction of the movement. Example number 1, I'm going to Kyoto. Kyoto ikimasu. Number 2, I came to Japan last year. Kyonen Nihon kimashita. Note that the particle is read as not he, and be mindful also for the tenses that we are using now. Next example, I'll go back home next week. Raishu uchi kairimasu. Then let's put a question on this sentence. Where are you going? Doko ikimasu ka? Doko emo imasen deshita. When you want to deny everything covered by an interrogative, you attach the particle mo to the interrogative and put the verb in its negative form. So let's take a look for this example. Where are you going next week? Raishu doko ikimasu ka? I didn't go anywhere. Doko emo ikimasen. Or this is optional. You may or may not put this particle. So this dokomo means nowhere or not anywhere. Number 2, nothing to eat. Nani mo tabemasen. So take a look on the chart, the difference between the putting the particle mo from the interrogative and particle ka in an interrogative. So let's say nani mo plus negative form meaning nothing. Dare mo plus negative form nobody. Doko mo plus negative form nowhere. Whereas nani ka meaning something. Dare ka someone. Doko ka somewhere. Another example, dare mo ikimasen deshita. Nobody came. Then, where did you go last week? Senshu doko ikimashita ka? Oh, I didn't go anywhere. Doko mo ikimasen deshita. Noun vehicle de ikimasu, kimasu, kairimasu. The particle de indicates a means or method. The speaker attaches it after a noun representing a vehicle and uses it together with a movement verb to indicate his or her means of transport. For example, I'll go by train. Densha de kimasu. I came by taxi. Taxi de kimashita. Next, I walk home from the train station. Eki kara aruite kairimashita. So you don't need to use the particle de in this verb aruite. Next, dare no uchi nande ikimasu ka? Meaning, how do you go to this house? Dare no uchi nande ikimasu ka? So, if you use by bicycle, jitensha de ikimasu. Noun, person, animal, to plus verb. When talking about doing something with a person or an animal, the person or animal is marked with the particle to. So this is the use of this grammar pattern. So let's look for the example number 1. I came to Japan with my family. Kazoku to Nihon kimashita. So we use the particle to with the kazoku. Next, She goes to school with Maria. Kanojo wa Maria-san to gakko e ikimasu. Next, he went to Germany with his friend. Kare wa tomodachi to igirusu e ikimashita. So particle to is with in English grammar, meaning to whom with you did the verb or do the verb. Next example, who did you go to America with? Dare to America e ikimashita ka? Next, I'm going to Tokyo on my own. Hitori de e ikimasu. Next grammar point, itsu in English, when. To ask about time, interrogatives using nan such as nanji, nanyobi, and nangatsu, nanichi are used. The interrogative itsu is also used to ask when something will happen or happen. So itsu does not take the particle ni. For the example number 1, when did you come to Japan? Itsu nihon e kimashita ka? Next example, when are you going to Hiroshima? Itsu Hiroshima e ikimashita ka? Moving on, let's go to the particle yo. In this sentence, the particle yo is placed at the end of a sentence. It is used to emphasize information which the listener does not know, or to show that the speaker is giving his or her judgments or view assertively. And in English, meaning, you know. For example, hey, I'm going. Ikimasu yo. It is? So desu yo. Hey, it's delicious. Oishii yo. It's like, hey, it's delicious, you know. Next grammar point, so desu ne. So desu ne, the expression so desu ne is used to express sympathy or agreement with what the speaker has said. It is similar to the expression so desu ka. But while so desu ka is used by speaker to acknowledge the receipt of some new information, so desu ne is used to show sympathy or agreement with something the speaker already thought or knew. In English words, so desu ne is, oh yes, so it is. So let's look at the first example. It's Sunday tomorrow, isn't it? Ashita wa nichiyobi desu ne. Oh yes, so it is. So desu ne. So that's all for today's lesson. After learning this grammar pattern, I hope you know somehow how to construct and speak Japanese. This is just the beginning of basic Nihongo and more lessons to discuss until we have reached lesson to advance. Leave a comment, suggestions, or any corrections regarding the lessons. Please like, follow, and share the page from my Facebook account and subscribe for more videos about learning Japanese in an effective way. Minasan otsukare sama deshita. Yoku ganbarimashita ne.